the rebound effect. Hey team, thanks for checking in for the Next Kilograms Kilometers podcast, and continuing on this week of the concepts of flywheel training, and more specifically like introducing the eccentric phases, or emphasizing the eccentric phase of the movements, and of course using that to kind of let's just say rebound on the concentric phase. So good example of that would be taking a drop squat, similar to drop squat, what we talked about with a warm-up, turning that into a drop jump. So if you're just from a standing position, start with your feet about hip-width apart, pop them out, catch at the bottom, boom, immediately transition into a jump. Same with a push-up, right? Start with your hands in tight, pop them out, catch at the bottom of the push-up, and then immediately, without hesitation, without pause, drive up into that, push-up or power push-up position. Now, especially if we're talking upper body, we're talking push-ups, someone might be better off with a modified version. So elevate your hands so that you've got less momentum coming into it, and therefore you can reverse it and actually get more explosive on that drive. You can do the same thing with the drop lunges or the split lunges, in terms of you split, catch at the bottom, boom, immediately jump and transition into that jump, or transition into the vertical. So that's one way to do it. Again, right, just kind of progressing through the eccentric portions, and progressing the difficulty and the intensity of it as well. Let's just say with jumps, specifically with bilateral two-sided, two-legged jumps, stepping off of a box, let's say a 6 or 12-inch box, right? Again, catch at the bottom, but as quickly as possible, you're getting off the floor. You're going vertical. You can do the same thing with the upper body, right? Start with your hands on plates or a small box, and then drop down into push-up, explode up. You can do the same thing with med balls are great, especially for like chest pass. I love doing those on the ground, to where you're lying on your back, holding the ball at arm's length. You release the ball, catch it just above your chest, and then you immediately reverse and explode it, or throw it back up towards the ceiling. Or a partner. Having a partner is great. A partner can drop it from a reasonable height above. You're not dropping a heavy med ball from, say 10 feet or something. But they drop it down, you absorb the momentum, and then reverse it and explode up. So just a couple of ways to kind of progress it. And then tomorrow, the rest of the week, we'll advance more into how you can do that with different loads, or with a little more load. But if you have any questions about that, anything strikes a curiosity, rings a bell, hit us up, let us know. universalsportstrength@gmail.com. Otherwise, keep this week rolling along, and let's keep working.